People. Que pasa, suck pass, say what they do. Now people, this part of the video is called Them Little People From Over, so we are talking about Asia. That is coming to Jamaica and basically selling us all sort of bootleg stuff that is detrimental to our health. Now people, we understand if we buy some sort of bootleg belt, some sort of pants or some sort of bobos, me talk about the knockoff Jordan them, we can understand that. We understand that after 2 weeks or so, it'll go bend up, it'll go twist up, and it might even bend you up and twist up your ankle. However, when we think about the fact that person are actually putting stuff in their mouth, in their body, it is reasons for concern. So people, I am going to show you a simple case study. I am speaking about a winter fresh gum that is bought from the store and one that is bought from the Chinese store, and people, you will see the obvious difference. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Alright, look at people. Buy one pack of Wrigley's at one Chinese supermarket. It look different. So I go taste it and see how it feel. See, the color all different too. See there? That one the green. Give me a minute if you wash out my mouth. Alright, let's show you the one we buy from a local shop. See, the package look different, it look greasy at the back. Same Wrigley's. We'll try out the one here. See the color of this one is blue. See it there? This one tastes more like the real Wrigley's than this one. Show you guys the package. See the same winter fresh mark on it. So one, I guess one of them fake and one of them real. So the receipt here to date buy.
Now people, when we look at this video, it is obvious that one of them is a knockoff, and obvious it is the one from the Chinese shop. Now why we should be concerned is that these persons, they are also bootlegging all sorts of cereal, they are bootlegging Milo, they are bootlegging aspirin, they are bootlegging all sorts of medication. So people, what is in these ingredients? Obviously they are not coming from any sort of pharmaceutical company. They are coming from some sort of back room in some sort of place in Asia. So people, what are they giving us? So the moral of the story is this. They want to make money and they don't care about the people them in Jamaica. It is all about profit. It is all about increasing their profit margin. And it does not matter if a generation or a whole island basically perish because of their money making scheme. Now who do we have to blame for this? People, the truth and the fact is that even the big store them in Jamaica, may I talk about the Mega Mart, may I talk about the ILO, may I talk about just about any and every store in Jamaica, they are also selling bootleg. Now people, when we look at a company like Wrigley's, we know that that is a multi-billion-dollar company. So therefore, I am sure that they have some sort of official distributors in Jamaica. However, we see so the Chinese them realize that people like Wrigley's, we are talking about the yellow one, we are talking about the green one, we are talking about Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, blah. So therefore, they realize that there is money on it. Now, who do we have to blame? We have to blame the relevant authorities. We have to blame customs. We have to blame the persons that are allowing these persons to come in or shipping containers of these goods and know that it is detrimental to the health of the country or the people or the citizens of Jamaica. So people, it only shows you that money is always a motive. And once any type of money is involved, it does not matter. People will turn a blind eye, even if it is going to take away their own citizens and people. In this case, we said that is exactly what is going on, point blank and period. So people, me just said this practice is not isolated to just a little Chinese shop them down in the garrison. This also applies to the Mega Mart and the Lees and all of these big companies that are sitting behind some sort of boardroom and making negotiation for cheap items and in which they sell at their store at the same price. So people, it is not like they are selling the bootleg stuff for like 50%. No, they are selling it for the real price. So therefore, what is the sense when you are paying the same top price for these items that you are getting and you are actually getting bootleg stuff? So people may just assure you that money is always the motive. It is all about greed. However, the Consumer Affairs and the government of Jamaica, the relevant authorities, they turn a blind eye because it is adding tax and it is also adding money to them pocket. So once they are getting paid, they do not care. Them not care if people DEAD, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news and has been blazing all over social media for the better part of 4 to almost a week. I am speaking about the incident as it pertains to Major Hype and his wife, ex-girlfriend, Rete, Lele, blah, blah, blah. Now, people, the latest thing that is going on is that we saw that she made a GoFundMe and she was asking for $50,000 US. So people, we are talking about in excess of 6 million Jamaican if you do the maths. Now, people, we see that she got a bashing and she has since changed it to 10,000 and she got about $2,500, $2,400 and something the last time I checked. Now, people, when we ask what is this fund for, she says she wants to hire a lawyer to defend herself against Major Hype, and you know that Major Hype is a celebrity, so therefore I am sure that he has money in order to represent himself or pay for his legal representation at court. So therefore, she claims that she wanted the 50,000 and since it has been reduced to 10,000. Now, when I first saw the $50,000, I was wondering what type of high-powered lawyer she needs to make a little claim in the court, which she could do by herself. It would have cost her maybe about a couple of dollars, maybe less than $100. However, she chose to go the route of the rich people. We are speaking about the celebrity. So therefore, she felt good, or she felt as if she needed the top lawyer. May I talk about like the Johnny Cochran, even though he is gone, but you get my point. Now, people, one thing I realize with social media and the world on a whole, the world is full of fake people. It is easy to convince sheeps, people that are naive, people that are gullible, because people, the truth and the fact is that such man oversup. May I talk about the original lion, not the bootleg one. He got over 70 million persons to basically subscribe to what he is selling, and people, we saw that he lost. So therefore, me just say, how simple do you think it is going to take for somebody, I am speaking about a beautiful looking lady, to go on social media on her live and bawl and pour her heart out, pour out her emotion? People are going to be easily convinced. And one other thing that I realize with social media, the more that you can convince persons, the more that you can act, is the more persons are going to believe, and people will believe just about anything. They will even believe the liar over the person that is telling the truth, because people, it seems as if persons are just fake. So therefore, the faker you are is the more advantage that you have. So anyways, people, based on information, I did a few videos, or I think, yeah, 2 videos, and I spoke about the fact that Major Hype, he came with his evidence, and he had documentations, he had video, he had proof. So therefore, I said I would have sided. I would have done what any other court, and people, remember, this is just my opinion. So therefore, it is a court of public opinion, and my opinion being mine. Nobody can fight me for that. It is just my opinion. It is not the gospel. So anyways, like I said, She claimed that him cuff her up a couple of times. However, people, she has not proved any type of picture. She thought about it happen. However, she don't have any sort of record from the hospital. She don't have any type of doctor saying this or saying that. She does not have any type of picture. She don't have any type of timeline to prove her case. So people, I just assume that she is lying. And people, when we also think about the fact that this lady is supposed to be a popo in a Houston, and she got transferred from Houston, or she moved from Houston, and she came to or went to Atlanta, and she now lives in Atlanta. Now people, if you are a popo, you are trained to, whenever you go upon any type of scene, especially when it has to do with domestic. So therefore, you know how to file a report. So therefore, people, if you are able to file a report representing other person, and if you are the type of outspoken person like she is, people, we realize that she is very aggressive, she is very outgoing, she is very outspoken. So do you think that this could ever happen to somebody like this? What's the possibility or the probability of somebody like this basically getting cuff up and don't file some sort of report? And when she already knows that this man have some money, and when we take into consideration that she has that gold digger genes, that gold digger chromosome, people, what do you think she was going to do? Because remember, Major Hype, he made a couple of documentations, and he said that they were driving, and she tried to turn the car off of the road with the two of them. So people, it seemed as if she had some sort of MURDER, you know, the other type kind of tendency. So people, why do you think that somebody like that was going to sit down in some sort of relationship and make somebody cuff her up for a couple of years, and she did not do anything? Because people, the simple fact is that she could have went to some sort of court, she could have went to the popo station where she actually worked. So therefore, she have friends, she have knowledge of what to do, and people, she did not do that. That was a simple way to do, and it would have cost her nothing, and she could have easily got a restraining order. But people, ask yourself the question, how do you put out a restraining order on somebody that is supporting you? That is basically your goose that lay the golden egg. You can't, because you want the money, you want the finances. So therefore, she was going to do whatever gave her access to that money. So people, the truth and the fact is that, and people, don't get it twisted, the fact that he was also supporting her might have deterred her from filing any sort of report. However, people, when we look at the person's characteristics, the type of person that she is, we cannot believe that she is a person that was going to take any sort of cuffing and don't say nothing. Point blank and period. Now people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I understand that there are many cases and it is prevalent. We are speaking about the domestic thing out there, and women are actually getting cuff up. However, one thing doesn't have to do with the next thing. People can come and fake anything, and unless you have documentation, unless you did what you are supposed to do as a woman, file a report, go to the popo station, file some sort of restraining order against this person, then people, you really have no case in court, especially when you have knowledge. So people, it is not like she was ignorant about how to do it. However, she did not do it. However, she realized that whenever she go up on social media and she ball, she is going to have a whole bunch of sympathizers, especially persons that basically went through that type of emotional trauma or emotional stress. So therefore, they are not going to listen to the evidence, they are not going to listen to the fact, they are going to just listen to the fact that she is saying that it happened to her. So therefore, they can relate. However, it is completely different. One thing has nothing to do with the next, point blank and period. So people may just say, unless she can prove her case, unless what she is saying is true, therefore we should not validate her. Nobody should give her any sort of money. Make she find her own way. She has a profession, she is a popo. However, it seems as if she got spoiled by the lifestyle that she was living as it pertains to Major Hype. I am speaking about the Benz, I am speaking about the Bentley. So therefore, she does not want to go back to her regular life, which is better than the life that most Jamaicans are living. Because people, the truth and the fact that a popo in a foreign, they make decent money, they can live in decent neighborhood, they can afford decent car, they can afford everything that they want. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.